Hello everyone, and let's take a look at the closed PTS application for patch 5.2. And I thought PTS was the public test server. Isn't that? Why do you have to apply to it? I guess it's private test server. I'm saying that. So let's take a look at the requirements then, or what they want from you. So what they've said, I will put the post up on screen, okay. They're going to be putting the game update 5.2 in the PTS. They've said that the plan is to test the server closed, opening it up later on. I said, do it open as you can, really, but no. Okay, being open is not. I should point out, if you want to test patch 7.2 in World of Warcraft, it's on the public test realm. Anyone can download it and just go and test it. No requirements. That's it. Just be a subscriber, basically, to WoW, and you can go and test it. So, you can go and test a lot of the changes there. You can test some of the new things. Right, back to 5.2. So, being on the closed public test means signing an NDA, which is a non-disclosure agreement, if you don't know that. I've signed a fair few of them. I do a lot of beta tests and things, particularly for 2K games. In particular, I can tell you the ones I've been on: Evolve, Battleborn, Borderlands, the pre-sequel. I was involved in that. I've been in a lot of NDAs, Elder Scrolls Online, quite a lot of alpha, beta, wild starts. Well, I never bothered with them when they came out because I played them so much in beta. I was like, nah. Although Elder Scrolls Online does seem pretty good now. They're getting a new Morrowind expansion, so that looks interesting. I saw the trailer for that today. It looked pretty good. Right, so closed test have been signing. You must be willing to sign and abide by that agreement. Means no videos, no talking about it outside of the authorized forums, etc., etc. Again, what are they trying to hide here with the NDA? World of Warcraft, you don't have to sign an NDA. A lot of other games we just played, what was it called? Revelation Online. That was fun. I enjoyed that. I enjoyed the Occultist, actually. I ended up saying I'm going to play that class when that game comes out or goes into open beta. I think I'll play that kind of class. It's like, I was going to be a sword mage, but then it didn't work because I skipped the cutscene, but then I might as well play that. So you must be 18 years of age or older to be eligible. Fair enough. You must have an active subscription to access the test server. Well, that's me out. That's me out right away. Okay. NDA. NDA is an NDA, really. I'm over 18. I don't know. That's me out. Okay. You must be willing to play and provide feedback. Well, I do that all the time. Play and provide feedback. That's what my channel was about, at least. So, yeah. So I'm ruled out of that on the active subscription. You must be able to post in the forums. If you've been banned for the forums, you're ineligible. I don't post that much on the forums, so yeah, I think I'm eligible. I don't think I'm banned. I haven't had a message that I was banned. If you have a TOS violation within the past 12 months, you're ineligible. Nope. My account's in good standing. I don't have any terms of service violations. I'm not a subscriber, so I'm out of this server, okay? Test server is not localized, and communication will be in English only because they're racists, okay? Opportunities only open to English speaking players because, again, BioWare are racist, basically. It's true, they are racist. Look at when they have their European maintenance, right in bloody European peak time, don't they? They can't do it separately like World of Warcraft does. You get your maintenance. The US gets theirs on a Tuesday is their server reset day, and the EU is Wednesday. It's simple, keeps things easier, really. So right now they're going to recruit guilds and ops groups to help test Tithe. So they're going to be testing the operations. They're going to open up recruiting to individuals and small groups later on if they place the daily and master mode the daily area and master mode uprisings, okay? If your guild or op group is interested, they still exist in the game. If your guild or op group, what they should say, if your guild or ops group has not fallen apart, because I know many that have fallen apart over the years. So you gotta send them an email. Subject, close PTS application, begging. Oh, it doesn't really say begging. So you gotta include your account name, the account name of the your ops group or guild, any notes as to why you think your ops group or guild should be accepted in the test. Because BioWare are awesome and RNG is exciting. Make sure you say RNG is exciting. Okay, that means that'll get you in. Okay, just say that. Okay, just put the name, account name, RNG is exciting, and you'll get in. Okay. So application doesn't guarantee entry. That's why I'm not gonna bother. Because you have to be a subscriber. Because the only reason you would subscribe is to test it. And if you can't be guaranteed a place in it, I'm not gonna pay money for nothing. Okay, so it doesn't really want to be guaranteed a place because you don't have an ops group or a guild anymore. Well, you still have a guild, but you know, it's no one's ever on, so you don't really have a guild. You have the benefits of a guild. So a few posts were saying that they should test them for pug groups. They did have a response. Eric Musco did make a response. They said they're going to invite groups of all skill levels, from the very casual up players to top end guilds. There's still top end guilds in the game. They're going to invite individuals who are interested in ops as well. But yeah, they're going to test. It makes sense to test it with groups, because what you want to do is overtune it at first so that the groups see all the mechanics, and then start tuning downwards from there. Really, so the boss should be too difficult to kill at the start, really, when you're testing it. And what you want to do is go in and break it. That's what you do in testing. I remember doing the TFB testing. That was interesting. You would always do the Dread Guards in the wrong order. For example, Scum and Villainy testing. For Rise of the Hutt Cartel, we used to do the Cartel Warlords in the wrong order to see if we could kill them. Sometimes you could. We left Vilus till last. That was quite fun. He just goes about and one-shots everybody if you leave him till last, basically. Now, you usually kill Horik first. If you kill Horik last, his AoE basically one-shots the entire raid. That's if you leave Horik last. But yeah, you wanted to leave either Sunder or Tuchuk last. So you kill Horik, Vilus, Sunder or Tuchuk you can leave for last. It's up to players. Most people killed Sunder third and then left Tuchuk last. But that's the kind of things you did in testing. You kind of fucked up the order a bit. You would go in with the Dread Guards. It's interesting because they would heal each other if you killed them in the wrong order. If you tried to kill Kelsara first, she would go crazy and get a big giant. The other two would heal her, and she would just do massive AoE to the entire raid. That's why you killed the other two first. I don't know what happened if you killed. I can't remember what the other name were, but if you killed the one on the left first, you killed the one in the middle first. But I don't know what happened if you killed. I think you gave a shield to both of them, and then they just killed you, or something like that. I'm not sure what happened there, but that's the kind of things you did in testing. You kind of try to exploit it as well. Try to exploit the fight as best you can in testing. I've got quite a lot of experience of testing, to be honest, but I haven't done a SWOTOR test since Rise of the Hutt Cartel. I remember Rise of the Hutt Cartel, they told us to test the flashpoints, and they gave us Arcanian gear. Gave us 162 gear, which was where we thought, yeah, these flashpoints are really easy. These HMs are quite easy. And then the game launched, and it's like, whoa, these HMs are pretty hard at the time. I remember that. And it's like they gave us full tier gear. You know, Arcanian was the 162 story mode ops gear. We didn't know what it was. We thought, oh, 162 will probably be like the gear you get from flashpoints. Thinking, that might be what we get from doing the flashpoints. They never dropped anything in the beta. But yeah, we ended up doing that, and we were like, yeah, this is pretty easy. Tune it up a bit. And then they went into the game. So hopefully they, get the gear tuning correct. Again, the gear tuning is going to be difficult because, how do you know where people are going to be? I mean, if it's an operation, it's fair to assume people have been doing operations. So again, we said if you're tuning Dread Fortress and Dread Palace, then you've got Scum and Villainy and TFB gear to tune that around, because the people who are going to do the operation have probably done the previous operation, and you have the catch-up mechanic of Oricon quests, which was the 156 gear, for people who didn't have the 162 gear, because it was doable in story mode with 156 gear, Dread Fortress and Dread Palace. Hopefully they get that right with Iocath. You know, hopefully they give you sort of 230 gear, I would suggest. I think that would be reasonable. 230 for story modes, 240 for hard mode maybe. But again, with not guaranteed drops and only one boss. I mean, someone compared this update with Oricon. I remember reading a comment and it's like, yeah, Oricon had story, a daily area, and 10 bosses, okay? 2 5-boss raids, 10 bosses in Oricon. So, yeah, you've got 90% more raid content for 2.4 than 5.2. So other than that, yeah, they're pretty similar, I would say. But anyway, that is all for this video. So thank you for joining me. We'll see you again soon, and goodbye.